Few realize until it's too late that they have a silent yet deadly disease brewing in their body. Today, we're going to be talking about hypertension, also known as high blood pressure. Hypertension is when the pressure of your blood grows too heavy against the linings of your arteries, and it can lead to serious health problems like heart disease and stroke. In this video, we will share with you some of the things you should avoid if you have hypertension or want to prevent it. These are based on scientific research and guidelines from reliable sources such as the Mayo Clinic, the CDC, and the Cleveland Clinic. So let's get started. Be advised, the topics discussed in this video are purely for education and entertainment, so please discuss any dietary changes with your doctor. Before we delve into the things that you should avoid if you have hypertension, let's take a look at the history of this condition and how it was discovered and treated in the past. The awareness of hypertension dates back to the ancient times when Chinese and Indian physicians noticed that some people had a hard pulse that indicated a problem with their blood pressure. However, it was not until the 17th century that William Harvey wrote about blood circulation in his book, De Modo Cordis. Then in 1733, Stephen Hales recorded blood pressure for the first time on a horse using an instrument called a manometer, the sphygmomanometer, invented by the Scipio Riva-Rocchi in 1896, and the description of the Korotkov sounds by Nikolai Korotkov in 1905 made it possible to measure blood pressure in humans more easily and accurately. In the early 20th century, physicians began to recognize different types of hypertension, such as essential hypertension when no cause could be found, and malignant hypertension when very high blood pressure caused severe damage to eyes, kidneys, and other organs. One of the most famous cases of malignant hypertension was President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who died of cerebral hemorrhage in 1945 after having blood pressure as high as 300 per 190 mmHg. Hypertension is a condition that affects nearly every aspect of your body. It can cause damage to numerous organs and tissues over time, leading to issues such as a heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, eye problems, sexual dysfunction, and cognitive decline. Hypertension is often called the silent killer because it usually does not cause any symptoms until it's too late. There are many factors behind hypertension, such as genetics, age, race, obesity, insulin resistance, high salt intake, excessive alcohol consumption, lack of physical activity, smoking, stress, and certain medications and disease. And in the next part of this video, we're going into some of the things that you should steer clear of if you have hypertension or want to prevent it. Now that you know about the hypertension's history and its effects, let's talk about some of the things that you should avoid if you have the condition or want to prevent it. These are some of the common factors that you can raise your blood pressure or make it harder to control. Salt. Salt or sodium can make your body retain more fluid, which increases the pressure in your blood vessels. The American Heart Association advises less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Try to stay away from processed foods, fast foods, canned goods, frozen foods, condiments, sauces, and other salty things, basically everything they serve in America. Get creative with your flavors by using vinegar and spices. Read nutrition labels to stay informed of any items that may have excessively high sodium content. Sugar. Sugar or added sugars can also raise your blood pressure by increasing your insulin levels, which can cause your blood vessels to constrict and your kidneys to retain more sodium and fluid. Added sugars can also make you gain weight, which can make you susceptible to hypertension. The American Heart Association advises no more than 35 grams per day for men and 24 grams per day for women. To reduce your sugar intake, refrain from consuming sodas and sugary fruit juices. Unsweetened tea and black coffee are good alternatives. Avoid processed desserts such as cakes, pies, cookies, candy, and ice cream. Choose fresh fruits, yogurt, or dark chocolate as occasional treats. Red meat, such as beef, pork, lamb, and veal, can raise your blood pressure by increasing your intake of saturated fat and cholesterol, which can clog your arteries and make it harder for your blood to flow. Red meat can also increase your levels of certain compounds that can constrict your blood vessels and raise your blood pressure even more. To reduce your red meat intake, ingest no more than 3 servings every week and choose lean cuts that have less fat and cholesterol. Replace red meat with other foods rich in protein like chicken, fish, beans, and eggs. Try vegetarian dishes such as salads, soups, stir fries, and casseroles that use plant-based proteins instead of meat. Alcohol. Alcohol can raise your blood pressure by stimulating your nervous system, making your heart pump at an accelerated rate while also constricting your blood vessels. Women should have no more than 1 drink a day, while men should drink no more than 2 a day. Especially avoid binge drinking. Choose non-alcoholic beverages such as water, sparkling water, or juice instead of alcohol. Caffeine can raise your blood pressure by stimulating your nervous system and increasing your heart rate and blood vessel constriction. Caffeine can also affect how many medications work to lower your blood pressure. Try to consume no more than 200 milligrams of caffeine per day, roughly 2 cups of regular coffee. Avoid caffeinated drinks such as energy drinks, colas, and some sports drinks that may have more caffeine than coffee or tea. Choose decaffeinated or herbal teas or coffee instead of caffeinated ones. These are just a few natural suggestions to help you stop hypertension in its tracks. By making these small changes in plan and lifestyle, you can immensely reduce your risk of a heart attack or even stroke. Besides, avoiding the things that can raise your blood pressure, you can also include some foods, vitamins, and activities that can help lower it or keep it in a healthy range. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables, you know, those foods your parents always wanted you to eat. Well, they're rich in potassium, magnesium, fiber, and antioxidants, which can help you lower your blood pressure by relaxing your blood vessels, reducing inflammation, and removing excess sodium from your body. Some of the best fruits and vegetables for blood pressure include berries, bananas, beets, kiwis, watermelons, oats, leafy greens, celery, and garlic. Several servings per day is a great goal. Dairy products such as yogurt, milk, and cheese are good sources of calcium, which can regulate blood pressure by relaxing your blood vessels and reducing the effects of sodium. Look for low-fat options in the dairy aisle as they can contain less saturated fat and cholesterol. A cup or 2 per day is a good start. Fish such as salmon, mackerel, herring, and sardines are chock full of omega-3 fatty acids, which assist your blood pressure levels by minimizing inflammation, improving blood vessel function, and lowering triglycerides. Omega-3s can also help prevent blood clots and irregular heartbeats. Once a week, treat yourself to a good helping of any fatty fish. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, which are plant compounds that can lower pressure by dilating your blood vessels and increasing nitric oxide production. Dark chocolate can also reduce stress, which is great for lowering blood pressure. Dark chocolate having at least 70% cocoa is ideal, but don't consume more than a couple of squares per day. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, pistachios, and chia seeds are high in healthy fats, protein, fiber, and minerals that can help lower blood pressure. They contain magnesium, potassium, selenium, and L-arginine, which can relax your blood vessels and improve your blood flow. They can also lower cholesterol and triglycerides. Eat a handful of nuts or seeds as a snack, or add them to your salads, oatmeal, or yogurt. Vitamins. Some vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and folate can help lower your blood pressure by acting as antioxidants, reducing inflammation, and improving blood vessel function. Citrus fruits, bell peppers, broccoli, spinach, sunflower seeds, wheat, germ, and beans are all terrific sources. In addition, you can discuss some supplements with your doctor for even easier options. But personally, we love a good helping of broccoli. Activities. Physical activity can help lower your blood pressure by strengthening your heart, improving your blood circulation, and lowering stress. Aim for at least 2 hours of aerobic exercises per week, such as power walking, jogging, or swimming. You also do some strength workouts a few times per week to build up muscles and metabolism. You can also alleviate some stress through meditation, yoga, or deep stretching to soothe your mind. As you can see, by sticking to a solid diet, make clever use of natural remedies and common ingredients, and doing a little exercise, you can make hypertension take a back seat in your life. Take heed that if you have hypertension, please don't ignore it, as it can manifest into serious problems. If you decide to use our suggestions, or if you have a few of your own, please let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear what creative methods people can come up with to make health and wellness easier and more fun. Also, make sure you like and hit that share button and subscribe if you have not already done so. Have a safe and healthy day.